I make does not matter, right? I'm telling you right now, folks, if you're listening to this, if you want to listen to the playlist, fine, right?
You better listen to it.
If you're going to skip a song, skip this one. Right?
Don't
spend the time.
No, if you're saying the music is second,
it's not shy.
So what's the premise of the band then?
Yeah,
okay.
Why did you pick?
So they're saying, okay, we're going to go out there and play music, but that's just that's the background.
I think that Portal's music is secondary to the look. Okay,
so they just simply want to just be
seen.
Look at us.
Have you seen what Portal look like?
No, I've known.
You have to get your phone out now, right? Type Portal band in and tell me that this is not the greatest thing. Portal, right? They started off being kind of Lovecraftian, okay? So they wanted that fucking Cthulhu kind of vibe going on.
Yeah.
What they do was every album, they do, like we were talking about with Daft Punk, I'm a Ghost, bring it back there again. With every album, the singer in particular takes on an entirely new look to sell the album that they're going for. So he will go from wearing like what looks like a giant coffin on his head.
Well, sorry, but lads,
give me a look at this.
Oran has the phone.
No, wait a minute.
Did you just get a scoop?
Oran has the phone now.
Early Ghost?
Yeah, very much.
That is extremely ghosty.
We also discovered, thanks to you,
thanks to you,
we discovered where Ghost came from.
The Creator album cover you put up the other day.
Yeah.
That was like 6 papas on the front of it.
I know.
Yeah.
And I was going to say something
about
that.
Yeah.
Are you on that fucking... Where did I put that? Up on
You put it up on Overdrive.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, because I'm on all these geeky, nerdy websites.
So, fucking Portal have a different look.
They actually look incredible.
For every single album that comes out, they have an entirely different look, and it's so made up.
This
and
is brilliant.
It's so elaborate that I find it hard to put into words how fucking disgracefully elaborate they are.
Ghosty. That looks like Tobias with a
This started in 1994.
Okay, give it to them. That's fair enough.
Right?
And
this is Australia of all places.
Get the fuck out.
So that is actually scarily...
It's incredible. This is full-on cosplay. This is fucking black metal cosplay, is what it is. Right?
I'm so bringing this up.
Yep. Right. Now, I thankfully I learned this through a mate of mine about a year ago. Was telling me that this fucking you have to check out this band. You have to go looking at this band. It's like musically, if you're into fucking black metal and extreme metal, this is probably middling.
A little bit of it.
Exactly. Now the singer's name is the Curator. Every member of the band is entirely anonymous. Nobody knows. Well, I'm sure they know who they are.
So let's just go. When did these guys get together?
1994.
So way before.
Yeah, way before anybody. When Tobias lived in his dad's bollocks, not far off it, right? Or was it Bobby?
No,
Was he 40? No, he's a year younger than me.
He's 39.
No, he's a year younger. He's 37, is he not?
No, he's 30. When I asked him...
Well, this isn't the Ghost podcast. He's late 30s, right?
He's late 30.
So, they've been doing this a long fucking time. They do their own thing, where they have fucking every album that comes out.
How many albums are they?
I think it's 5 albums. I have this written down actually. They have 5 albums, which isn't a lot realistically since 1994. 5 albums, 2 EPs and 2 demos have been doing the rounds. They started off doing this kind of obscure Lovecraftian feel, where they were going for the whole fucking Cthulhu and mysticism and monsters type of feel. But over the years, they've created their own lore to do with the band.
The same way Gloryhammer did.
Yes. A big fire that they live in, right? A big fucking fire that they live in. So they've absolutely created their own lore, and every single album has its own feel.
Do you know what, man? These outfits look absolutely incredible.
They're absolutely bananas.
Like,
this is why I had to pick them.
This is some serious production gone into these. We have to post some pictures to the thing.
Yeah.
This stuff is absolutely incredible looking.
Yeah. They have so much. There's so much going on in the band. Like, again, like I said, I feel bad because I feel like I'm pissing on them. Because musically, it's not far off every other fucking...
But listen, you're not into black metal.
No, right? I like little dabbles of it.
But I mean, is this just shit?
It's not shy. It's not shy. It absolutely has merit. A band has not been around since 1994. Yeah. A band is not around since 1994 and not good. That's just fact, right? Like even the Spice Girls fucked up. Third Spice Girls reference.
Limp Bizkit.
Third. third Spice Girls reference, lads. Do you know what I mean? For real. I wish they wore masks. I would have banged them in there. Strap your body down and wind it all around. Right? Whatever that lyric is.
I think you'd be able to tell, though.
Strap your body down
and wind it all around.
No, but
Listen,
hang on, you
sounds like a Turbo Jugend fucking...
Ginger?
Yeah, but...
Didn't Ginger, who have a billion million hits now after the big song they released, didn't they play fucking On the Rocks last year? Last year?
Yes, not Ginger Spice. Ginger the band.
I got... Sorry, that's a totally different story.
Let me finish Portal, right? 5 albums, 2 EPs, 2 demos. Not an awful lot, right?
5 albums since 94.
Yeah, 2 EPs and a couple of demos.
Okay.
That's it, right? Started off Lovecraftian. They've eventually created their own little lore for the worlds that the band exists in.
How are these not good? Did you tell me the music's not good?
Have a bang on it.
What kind of music are we talking about?
The new album came out, I think, last year.
I really fucking feel like shit because I didn't listen to the last 2 tracks you put on.
Touring.
I don't know. I couldn't tell you.
It sounds to me like...
Sounds like you'd need a 40
New Zealand,
foot...
Australia thing.
Maybe. It sounds like they need a 40-foot lorry just to carry the props and the fucking helmets
I wouldn't even say they have the fucking spandoolies to do that.
Probably not. The last album, all their stuff is on Spotify. The last album's called Ion Age. This song is off it.
Of everything tonight now...
That's the one to look at.
This is the one I'm going to
Because it's fucking
Not even
insane.
Buckethead?
No, fuck Buckethead.
Buckethead's the one to talk about.
Now, I'm totally intrigued by this now.
Like I said, about a year ago, a friend of mine says, have you ever heard of a band called Portal? And then, no. And he says, listen, like, you like metal, you like heavy music, whatever the fuck, you have to check this out. He said, but have a look at these. Have a look at these, lads. And he showed me a lot of pictures. And he sent me a YouTube video of a performance of theirs. And I have to tell you, it was fucking insane. So when it was Helmet's idea to do this masked fucking playlist.
Yeah.
And the first one in my head was Batushka because I've been reading about them and it was current in my head. The second one, instantly, I went to Portal. Just because it looks like the Dark Crystal. Like it looks like Jim Henson
Did you see
put them together.
Did you watch it?
Yeah, the new one. It's great. But like fucking, it looks like Jim Henson built these guys to be in a band.
I mean, what I'm interested in from what you're saying, just from where my mind comes through, is who's bankrolling it. Because it's not... I know for a fact that it's very difficult for bands from Australia.
Big time.
They're literally in the middle of fucking nowhere.
Yeah. The only band from Australia I've ever seen that toured off their own back was an old hardcore band called 50 Lions. And they played in the Tap on Church Street. And I wanted, because I was in a band called 20 Bulls, as you know.
Yeah.
We were still active at that stage, and I wanted to play support to 50 Lions. 50 Lions were very, very good.
Where was the Tap?
Tap is on Church Street. It's about 2 minutes up the road from St. Mickens Church. So it's right in the corner as you go into Smithfield. Is where
Yeah.
It's closed at the moment, I think. I think it's closed. Yeah, it is closed at the moment. Next door to it is this new fancy bar that everybody's talking about, Bonobo. That's like one door up.
Yeah.
So the Tap had this lovely basement venue. Really big basement venue that all the punk and hardcore and DIY bands used to play in. And this band from Australia, I think they were from Byron Bay, which is where a lot of the hardcore
Byron Bay.
All the hardcore bands came from Byron Bay. And this band called 50 Lions played there. And I remember just fucking being desperate because I really liked the band.
50 Lions?
Yes, 50 Lions.
20 Bulls.
Exactly. I wanted us to play with them. I was dying for us. I was like, we have to play.
What's
and
with
it didn't work out.
Number and animal stuff?
For what?
50 lines.
20 Bulls not like an amount a farmer would pay for a ride.
No, we could have a newspaper. It was, honest to God, we tried it. We read about
Did you think about that and go,
no,
50 lines and 20 Bulls?
No, we didn't know about 50
Do you think
lines.
that a load of lads would have just turned up with sticks and wellies on?
Yeah, originally we didn't
16
know.
emus.
Exactly.
I'll give you 20.
That's what I thought it was all the time.
No. There's two stories about where the name of my band came from. One is where it actually came from. And 2 is fucking the show
where
people
it didn't
talk
come
about
from.
it. Exactly. So where it did come from was that we were in a rehearsal room, Apple Rock rehearsal room, and there was an old newspaper somebody left in the corner, and we randomly ripped up a page, and we were going to do the whole David Bowie writing lyrics kind of shtick, and we were just going to like take up a lump of paper, stick a finger on it, and whatever it said, that was going to be the name of the band. And the first one we pulled up was an ad for Yoplait yogurt, and it said spoon included. And I said, I'm not being in a band called Spoon Included.
Can you imagine how much prog and psychedelic you would have to write?
That's
Spoon Included.
That's a fucking fact.
That is a band from Herefordshire that play like fucking Glastonbury.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pyramid stage,
That's
man.
a fucking fact. The first name pulled out.
So they went with
spoon
a
included.
so they went with a worse name.
And I said, I'm having none of that. And we pulled another one out, and it was about the running of the bulls in Pamplona in Spain. And it said something like the amount of people that run it, there's 20 bulls to each person. Well, you went, 20 bulls, that'll do, whatever.
You went, it's amazing.
Spoon Included is a good name as well. Spoon Included is a good name, though.
Then people on the internet start talking about...
The first single was called Spoon Included.
Exactly.
Yeah, I hope so.
And then people on the internet start
Spooge
asking...
included.
Spooge included, better believe it. People on the internet start talking shy, and apparently because...
Imagine talking shy.
Imagine.
talking-
Living in a world...
Here, nobody does that on the internet, for fuck's sake.
Apparently, security guards or prison guards in jails are called bulls. And there was a lot of Americans that fucking saw the first album and were like, oh, these lads are so hard that if they went to jail, you need 20 security guards for each of them. That was a thing.
Because Americans just go straight there.
Didn't you get an email or a letter?
Correspondence from like a murderer, yeah?
You got... Just, I know we're going off topic, but listen, lads, take it or fucking leave it. It's good content. It's good content.
There's no rules, dude.
There's no real stuff podcast.
There kind of
anymore.
is. Like, it has a name.
No, if you don't like it, fuck off.
Yeah, for real. If you don't like it, don't give us money on Patreon, you fucks.
Just listen to it.
Like most of the people sitting away
Like
laughing,
everyone. Spice bag.
laughing for free.
With your spoon included, you fucks. Anyway, that's Portal. So, like I said, they invented
hang
their
on.
own.
You got a letter from an inmate, a murderer.
He did.
I had
We
to
have to
send
go
loads
to
of
this.
stuff
Skim
to him.
over that.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you're on about...
Is this another thing?
Yeah,
Is this bonus
we
material?
might as well go into bonus material. Fuck it, you know what I mean? It's good to go.
Okay.
You were in a band 20 Bulls each. You're a punk band. You had like 3 chords, maybe 4 once when you got a bit prog.
Yeah. Once I hit a diminished chord by accident.
Oh God! Did you go into full like? No, I was gonna say I can't think of a punk band that ever did anything good. No, I'm tapped out already. You got a message from some lad in prison.
Yeah, and we had to like, write letters back to him because I was afraid of him because I didn't know if he was ever getting out. So yeah, we'd send them a lot of t-shirts
I'm coming
and
to
stuff
your
like
gig
that.
next week, Greg.
Yeah, exactly. It was weird because at that time we were doing lots of tours in the States, so we never knew who was going to show up. So yeah, it was no crack. We can do that. We can do another podcast on music that we've made at some stage.
Being potentially killed while playing. Yeah.
Being eaten. That's
Massive
Portal.
Portal.
Yeah, go and have a look on YouTube at Portal just to see what the fuck's going on. Oran, you're next. What's up?
Okay. It's one of the obvious choices, but I couldn't not talk about Gwar.
Oh, you know what? Yeah, I'm glad you did. Massive.
I absolutely
love Gwar.
fucking love Gwar, and it's a band that I just think are just fucking amazing. They're cartoon characters that are, well, they were.
They were, yeah.
Anyone around this table seen Gwar live?
I've never seen them. I tried to book them once.
I've seen them 3 times.
Wow.
Original lineup.
Wow.
And one of the times they did 2 gigs in one night. They came out, did the whole show, fucked off, took everything off, and came out and just played their favorite fucking hardcore and punk rock songs in the LA2 on Tottenham Court Road in London. And it was just a magical night. Absolutely amazing.
Get jeep in your face?
I got everything everywhere.
Yeah.
I will tell you a story. I was dating, this is way back, I was dating a chick called Rachel, and she lived in this big fucking house where everyone was doing loads of drugs in Old Street. Ketamine was big in this fucking place, man. Everyone, I just couldn't. They were
Horse
cooking in the
tranquilizer.
oven. Yeah, they were cooking it in
Shit.
the oven and shit. They were all into electronic music, and they had this studio in the basement. And Jazz Coleman used to come around and do stuff. I swear to Christ,
I can't talk about him. Stop.
I'm telling you.
Move on quick.
He came on.
Killing
He
joke.
used to come around and do stuff in the house. But anyway, I was dating Rachel, and she had a room on the 2nd floor. And I went to see Gwar, who played back then in the Town and Country Club in not in Islington, anyway, Town and Country Club in
London, baby.
fucking London, which is now the O2 something or other. And anyway, I went to see Gwar, and
The
we
cream
got
box.
absolutely fucking up the front row. Like, I remember coming home being so pissed and just stripping off and being naked in the shower, and she had
Like Big Lurch.
she had literally like the fucking things that you scrub hospital floors with, and she was scrubbing my flesh with this to try and get. It was everywhere. It was in my ears. It was green and red.
Just
and
lumps of flesh and everything.
It was just their dye that they used for everything. But it was fucking so intensely offensive.
Yeah.
And it was just amazing.